Hello everybody, I am Ananya Carlyle from BA English first year. Today I am here to give you my review on the book Little Women. Little Women is a two-part novel written by Louisa May Alcott. The story is set in the 19th century Massachusetts during the Civil War. It is partially based on Alcott's childhood. Alcott has taken her own life as an example and has brought out a very realistic story. This two-part novel captures both the intellectual and emotional mindset of the March sisters Meg, Jo, Beth and Amy. Alcott has perfectly described how one's mindset plays an important role in their transition from childhood to adulthood. Alcott has described her characters perfectly as each of them have got their own set of unique qualities. When I read this book for the first time, I was only 11 years old. I loved the story and it reminded me of a fairy tale, and I also loved the bond shared between the March sisters. But when I read it again recently, I was able to see that this is so much more than just a cozy story. The novel explores themes of family, friendship, love, and it also gives importance to the social issues faced at that time like slavery and women's rights. So according to me, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott is a classic American literature that has captured the hearts of both young and old people with its timeless themes and its memorable characters. Thank you. I rate this book a solid 4.5 out of 5 because I believe no book is perfect. Thank you.
Hello. Today I'm going to do a book review of the book Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens. This book is a classic Victorian fiction, of course, written by the great Charles Dickens. Through this story, of course, Charles Dickens tries to portray the stark contrast between the rich and the poor. The story revolves around Oliver, a young orphan who struggles to find his place in a cruel world while also enduring unimaginable hardships and various struggles. The character of Oliver is depicted as a very vulnerable and innocent character which evokes a sense of empathy. Although it is considered a classic by many, the story is actually a bit slow-paced, lengthy and very dense, as experienced by some of the readers as well. Regardless of the fact, I consider Oliver Twist as an absolute classic that continues to resonate with readers till date because of its feature to highlight the injustices prevailing in our society.
I'm Pavitra from 2nd BA English. This is book review. One of my favorite books, Shatter Me by Tahirih Murphy. In Tahirih Murphy's debut novel, Shatter Me, she presents reader with a gripping and unique dystopian world that will leave them on the edge of their seats. The story follows the journey of Juliet Ferrat, a young girl imprisoned for possessing a lethal and mysterious power. Her touch is deadly, and she has spent years isolated and feared by those around her. However, when a powerful organization called the Re-establishment take an interest in her abilities, Juliet's life takes an unexpected turn. She finds herself torn between her captor, Warner, a ruthless and enigmatic leader, and Adam, a boy from her past, who offers a glimmer of hope and understanding. One of the standout aspects of Shatter Me is the mesmerizing narration. Murphy beautifully conveys Juliet's inner turmoil through a strikingly unique writing style. The narrative is filled with vivid metaphors, crossed-out thoughts, and fragmented sentences, effectively portraying the protagonist's fragile mental state and the weight of her power. Shatter Me is a thrilling and addictive read that will leave readers eagerly reaching for the next installment in the series. Tahirih Murphy's writing is captivating, her world building is mesmerizing, and her characters are compelling. With its poetic prose and fast-packed plot, this book is a must-read for fans of dystopian fiction looking for a fresh and exhilarating take on the genre. I rate this book a solid 5 out of 5 for a dystopian romance novel simply because of how Tahirih Murphy made me fall in love with her writings. Thank you.
Magic makes us spellbound. Avengers added with it could take us to another world of fantasy. I'm Durga Devi, here with the book review on The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. The Chronicles of Narnia, a series of 7 children book by C.S. Lewis. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The Chronicles of Narnia need no introduction. C.S. Lewis series comprises 7 children novel where each children have adventures in the magical land of Narnia, participating in battle and quest, always under the watchful eye and guidance of Aslan the Lion. Now I talk about the book The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. There are 4 children, Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy, all entered Narnia, a magical world where animals talk and the White Witch, who region has a queen, make it always winter and never Christmas. Lucy entered Narnia and encountered Tumnus and offered some delicious tea. Now, the White Witch arrested Edmund. Together the children joined forces with Aslan army against the Atlas and wicked White Witch to rescue Edmund. My favorite part in the book when Aslan was unstoning the statues and everything came to the life. I greatly enjoy this series whenever I read them, and there is something for all ages in this book. What are you waiting for? Grab a copy of it and enjoy reading.